Greetings, this is Mike from Pinball Help, and what I'm doing here, going over another machine that I've acquired. This is the Mr. and Mrs. Pac Man Bally pinball machine. Came out at a time when the video games were encroaching into the pinball market, and they tried to do some cross-theming to see if they could get some business. This is an interesting game that's kind of a hybrid video pinball game. I actually like this game, so when I had a chance to pick one up really cheap, I jumped at it, so I'm kind of excited. I'm just looking at it. I've been wiping it down a little bit. The cabinet's a little bit faded, but it's otherwise not in too bad a shape. This is an odd style of cabinet that you will notice was used in other games, like this Centaur 2 over here, which I've got that's in the queue to be worked on. This puppy's really in bad shape, but it uses this same style cabinet. It was also used on Bally 8-Ball Deluxe, but it wasn't used on a whole lot of machines. So if you need parts for them, or you're trying to rebuild a cabinet, it can be a pain to get. This game appears to be complete. There's a few little odds and ends. The bumper cap is inside for this. I haven't looked in the inside. I haven't turned it on. I hear that it won't work, and that when it did work it was blowing a fuse, but it looks like it's otherwise complete. I pulled the head off in order to move it on this machine. The head doesn't fold down. You have to get into the back box. You unlock it up top. This swings out. There's a translite, which I've got this translite, which is sitting right over here. I'm going to probably put some triple thick on that. You can see it's in good shape, but who knows for how long, so I'm going to, because you can see all this discoloration. Now I have to wrestle with, do I try to clean that or do I just clear over it? I'm probably just going to clear over it. I don't want to run the risk of trying to put any moisture on this and messing this up. So there we are. I just finished reattaching the head. It removes with these two bolts here. And interesting thing, here is a homebrew remote battery holder that they made. Normally the batteries right here would go on the board right here. But to keep them from damaging the board, they've remote mounted them and actually strapped them onto a big piece of medium density fiberboard. So that's kind of cool. You can tell these batteries have seen other days. They're starting to leak themselves, but since it's on this separate board, the damage is limited. So I'm just looking over the boards. I don't see any obvious glaring things, but until I hook everything up I won't know. Right now I'm just going to clean the game up, reattach all the connectors, and just keep a close eye on things, and then eventually I'm going to pull this back glass off, lift the playfield up, and look on the inside. Coin door. There's only one coin mech. Some interesting stuff. This is kind of cool. There's some darts in here. Who knows what else is down up in there. And two manuals. Kind of neat. Both with schematics, which is nice. So there you have it. This is a first look at the Mr. and Mrs. Pac Man pinball machine. And hopefully this will be part of a series where all of them you'll eventually see them from the moment I get them to them working and looking nice. Thanks for watching, and I hope you will come visit my website at pinballhelp.com and leave comments. Thanks a lot.